are they, Batman? Where are the plans to kill the Justice League?
You'll never get them, Lex.
Let's just torture it out of him.
Wait, let me handle this.
Cheetah getting her claws dirty?
This should be good.
You know, Batman, you look real nice chained up.
I've had a lot of practice.
You're so funny and handsome.
What the hell is she doing?
Shut up!
Yes, ma'am.
Do you like milk?
10 out of 10. Would eat cereal again.
I bet a big, strong man like you gets the best milk.
I just drink whatever Alfred buys me.
Enough foreplay, Batman. We're way past that.
Excuse me?
I'm hot, you're hot. We both know what needs to happen.
Cheetah, the contingency plans.
You really think you can handle it?
Bats have fur too, you know.
Did she just confess to being a furry?
Is that really a surprise?
I've dated crazier women than you.
Do tell.
An Amazonian princess with a thing for whips.
What would she do?
Squeeze my chest with her lasso until I passed out.
Who else?
Insane botanist who drugged me into loving her.
How romantic.
I didn't consent. Literally a crime.
Anyone else?
Catwoman.
See, you do have a thing for cats.
She's just a woman who dresses up as a cat in tight black leather.
That's love life. Puts yours to shame, Lex.
Clearly, you haven't met my sex bots.
Pardon?
And what about me, Batman? I'm a cat-shaped woman.
Actually, you're a woman-shaped cat, so I think that's bestiality.
I want your babies.
Damien's actually a preteen. His mom's a bloodthirsty assassin. I forgot to mention her before.
I bought you this ring.
Where did she pull that from?
Best not to ask.
Commitment, my one weakness.
I want to grow old with you, Batman. I want to get married on a Gotham rooftop.
That's our place.
We'll turn Gotham into a jungle with us as its king and queen.
I'm more of a cave kind of guy.
I'll bring you back trophies from my hunts like fresh limbs and fingers.
I prefer bat-shaped gadgets.
Our honeymoon will be a criminal killing spree.
I don't kill, I just stalk and occasionally torture.
We can feast on Joker's heart.
I feel uncomfortable.
One of my sex bots could give you a massage.
Well, what do you say, Batman? Are you ready to tame this beast?
Interesting offer, but first I have a question.
Ask away.
Where do you poop?
Excuse me?
You're literally a cat, so I'm guessing outside.
That is my preferred choice, yes.
Sorry, Cheetah, but pooping in the streets is where I draw the line.
It's just in sand in my neighbor's garden.
Not interested.
Did bats just say poop?
I think I need therapy.
I'm seductive, sexy.
Your breath smells like cat food.
I'm really sorry about this, Batman.
We'll release you immediately.
It's okay, guys. Maybe the next torture session will go better.
If we can catch you...
I'll hit you with a bigger bag of rocks next time.
That trick won't work twice, you son of a bitch.
Come back! Come back!
What time should I book the Kill the President simulation?
Tomorrow afternoon? Nothing like a little treason to spice up the week.
Magneto and Rogue already booked it.
How about the day after?
Also Magneto and Rogue.
Later this week?
The whole month is full.
Good morning, my X-Men.
What are you doing in the danger room with Rogue?
Endurance training.
Kind of weird how it's always with her.
I prefer to train with people who can fly.
I guess that makes sense.
Plus, she's really hot.
Magneto!
Well, isn't she? Don't tell me you wouldn't tap that beast.
This is highly
And
inappropriate.
your relationship with Jean isn't...
Yeah, but I'm not 100.
First of all, screw you. And second of all, isn't age just a number?
One that has legal implications. People like you make me sick.
You're older than I am.
Can't you date someone your own age?
People my age don't look like that, Scott.
You shouldn't be allowed around children.
She's an adult. Plus, all those lifetimes she's absorbed makes her more mature than she looks.
I doubt that argument's holding up in court.
Is that from personal experience?
We ain't the same.
You're literally 10 times older than my girlfriend, Logan, and you constantly hit on her.
Shut up!
How long have you and Rogue been like this?
Oh, we've known each other for a few years.
How many years?
A few.
Like 3?
Little bit more.
5?
A little bit more.
6?
Honestly, more like 12.
Oh, my stars and garters.
You groomed her.
Let's just kill her.
Groomed? No, it was mentoring.
You're a monster.
You should be in prison. Sure. Put the master of magnetism in prison. Great idea, Scott.
I always knew you were evil, Magneto, but not like this. I let you drink out of my favorite mug.
Leave here at once. You jumped up little X-Men should be happy I'm sharing my seat with you. Do you know how cool my damn kids are?
What kind of defense is that?
To be fair, Scarlet Witch is really hot.
Not helping, Logan.
Look at my body. Look at these muscles.
He is in great shape for a 7-year-old. How is that relevant? I really have a thing for redheads.
I missed out on my youth, you know. There wasn't time for romance in the cast.
It just keeps getting worse.
That's one twisted origin story. War changes a man.
You would all do the same thing in my position.
We absolutely wouldn't. Unless it was Jean.
Dude, stop talking.
Hello, my X-Men.
Professor?
I thought you were dead.
Goodness, no. I was just on vacation.
Where did you go?
A lovely little island in the Caribbean. With my millionaire friends, of course. Very exclusive.
Must have been a nice break from all the students.
Quite the opposite, Hank. The island was full of children. Suddenly, I'm not so bad, right?
You're looking mighty fine without that helmet, sugar.
And you, my dear, I've waited decades for something so sweet.
Good things take time.
I sculpted you like an artist.
You're making me blush.
And now you're finally right.
I reckon it's about time you come and picked me.
Oh, yes.
What the hell's going on?
Scott, oh God, we were just, we were training.
Training?
Correct.
Didn't sound like
It
training.
was a real special kind.
Magneto, get the hell out.
Excuse me.
Mass murder, genocide, spreading humanity. I can live with that, all right?
But grooming?
I ain't being groomed. I'm in my 20s.
The age gap is still kind of weird.
Daddy Eric's got the body of a 50-year-old.
All for you, my sweet, precious child.
Not really helping your case here.
Gambit!
You have deceived me, ma chérie.
Listen, I can explain.
I gave you my health, and you tossed it like yesterday's baguette.
It ain't that simple, Gambit.
I waxed my chest for you.
She actually understands We should have her on the team more often.
I've been telling Charles that for years.
Shut up.
Can we just keep things as a fun little love
I
triangle?
was going to present you to my mother.
I don't want to fly all the way to Paris.
Ellie, I'm an American, you racist bitch. Did someone say love triangle?
Oh, for the love of
She
God.
just needed
You
guidance.
guided her into your spandex.
Do you have a problem with the drip, beast?
Your drip has no sleeves.
The master of magnetism does not require sleeves.
And what's with the giant M? Maybe it stands for molester.
Seriously? You came in here just to say that? Do better, Logan.
Well, Gambit found it funny. I didn't realize you were for sale, ma chérie.
You can't touch me the way Eric can.
Arthritis really is magnificent.
Enough! You've crossed the line, Magneto. We need to take a vote on whether you should stay.
Very well, as long as illegals are excluded. Looking at you, Gambit.
Resistente rumor. Très bien, Magneto.
Y'all acting like a catfish crawling up a tree fixing to wrangle with a tornado in a coalfield.
Didn't make out a word of that.
Okay, screw this. Gene, just read their minds and we'll vote that way.
Is it weird that I'm naked under all this fur?
How you doing?
What's going on here? Grooming allegations. And you? I was eating toast.
Professor, you need to do something.
Why?
Magneto's rather good at this sort of thing.
Perhaps I should give you tips. Indeed, Magnus.
Professor?
Oh, Scott, don't give me that face. You got the girl, so why does it matter?
I don't understand.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Back in the day, I had romantic feelings for Jean.
You had what?
This is highly inappropriate.
Yes, but I'm crippled, you see, so it would have never worked out.
Gene, did this actually happen?
I'm Snails Marie Antoinette.
I assure you, my feelings for Jean are canon.
What if we've been groomed and he made us forget? Magneto, I need to 3D print your helmet.
Is my loyalty to the professor implanted?
Are my intellectual achievements even my own? I really hope Jean doesn't groom me.
Wanna head out and get
3D print
dinner?
helmet
That
too.
sounds
Delight,
wonderful.
Guys, have you ever noticed how we're all single?
Nonsense. Jane Foster and I are just on a break.
Hulk have romantic tension with Black Widow.
Yeah, those aren't exactly relationships.
And what of you?
My girlfriend got Alzheimer's and died.
I guess Stark's the only happy one here.
Yeah, my girlfriend's something special. How's Pepper doing these days? Pepper? Forget her. It's all about Cynthia.
Greetings, Avengers.
What is that?
That's my girlfriend. Introduce yourself, honey.
I am Cynthia, a Generation 4 high-processing synthetic companion unit featuring 5 moisture-regulated access ports with adjustable tightness.
Okay, I think that's enough, sweetie.
Companion unit.
Sex bot.
This not real love, this just toaster.
Well, actually, she's closer to a Hoover. But anyway, Cynthia, explain to Hulk the depths of our love.
Master Stark has shared human knowledge with me. For example, all men have modest anatomy and drink scotch for breakfast.
All right, sweetheart, maybe don't share everything.
His DNA has been invaluable in producing my clone army.
Pardon?
An essential step in advancing my plan to enslave humanity.
Stark, your robot's insane. Insanely in love.
The week will be called starting with elderly homes and schools.
Where else will I pick up chicks?
Humanity will be sterilized to prevent overpopulation.
Hulk smash, not snip.
DNA will be rewritten to match Stark's perfect genetic code.
Isn't he a depressed alcoholic?
Don't forget about the
An
drugs.
artificial eclipse will send the world into perpetual nighttime to increase focus.
Hulk
Art
scared
and
of
culture
dark.
will be
What age
eliminated
are
to
you?
avoid
Hulk is
distraction.
teenager. What?
Babies will be accelerated into adulthood.
Hulk
Human
born
language
when
will be
Bruce in his
purified through a
30s.
series
So
of
you're like
hints and
15?
The
eliminate
MCU timeline,
misunderstanding.
Hulk is
A virus
18,
will be
but in
developed
comics,
to
Hulk
eradicate
15 to
emotions.
20.
That's still rather old to fear the dark.
Hulk has troubled
System.
families.
Humanity will be relocated to Mars with a 10% survival rate.
10%? That's amateurish.
Wait, Tony, I can change.
Well, I guess you could say they just broke up. I have crippling loneliness. Me too.
Say,
Hulk give hug.
Stark, get boozed. It's over, Gene. Give me back my son.
Don't you mean our son?
Gene, you look so different.
I did a little something with my hair and my
Are
lips.
those thigh highs?
So you noticed those two?
okay, Scott, take the shot.
What did you think of them?
She's standing right there, Scott. Take the shot.
Do you like my open bust dress?
Oh, God, yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? Last this hopping.
I'm sorry, guys, but I can't.
A shrew has been forged from brimstone. Translation.
He said she's an evil clone. I hear you. Counterpoint? She's really hot.
Damn it, Summers. Reject women. Embrace magnetism. Can't you see how evil she is?
I'm going for the goth girlfriend look.
Okay, guys, I know she's an evil clone, but she is the mother of my child. To be honest, this situation is confusing as hell for me.
I'm tapping out.
Tapping out?
You're an X-Man. You can't tap out.
Dude, I'm tapping out. What would Charles think of this treason?
Professor?
You're like a son to me, Scott. I trust you with my very life. I want you to know that I keep a gun in the arm of my chair. It's always with me, Scott. I sleep with it. I dream about it. You can never be too careful around these students.
It's not working. He keeps talking about guns.
Guns?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Are you sure this isn't his evil clone?
Kind of hinted it was for his self-defense.
Guns are nothing before my might.
What about wooden guns?
Silence!
You don't think the professor actually used it, do you? Do I think the professor shot someone? No, of course not. That's like totally ridiculous. Besides, we would have heard about it.
Could have just wiped your memories.
What?
He could have shot someone, then wiped everyone's memories about the event. It would have been easy for him.
This is a terrifying thought.
Don't listen to her, Scott.
Join me, Scott. The Goblin Queen needs a king.
Not gonna lie, Goblin Queen is kinda weird, but I'm in.
Step away from her, you fool!
I'm kinda bricked up at the moment.
Don't worry, Summers. I know this ain't easy. That's why I offer myself as a sacrifice. Do what you want to me, Jean. Make me your freaky sex puppet for all I care. Just let Summers go! What a noble gesture!
He is truly the best of us.
Tie me up, slap me, step on me. It's all right. My ego ain't that big. Just leave the kid out of this.
I know what you're doing.
You ain't gotta thank me, Scott. You know, I really should have said this sooner, but you're like a brother to me.
You've always had a thing for her.
Charles would have been proud of you, kid. I know I sure as hell am.
You can't just live out your sick fantasies with my fake goth girlfriend.
Your words can no longer reach him. His heart is set.
We shall remember you, Logan. We shall remember you.
So, Jean, how do you want to do this? Should I take off the spandex now, or...
Sorry, Logan, but you're a little short for my taste. Not to mention a furry.
Furries deserve love.
Who even are you?
The mother of our son.
Then why did you kidnap?
You're probably wondering how Jean got so hot, right, Scott?
Excuse me?
The hair, the thigh highs, the bust.
Sinister, please.
Stop objectifying my evil clone wife.
But I made her, Scott. From her childbearing hips to her seductive lips. I made the most sexually attractive woman alive, allowed in a PG-13.
But why?
Why? For you, Scott.
It's always been about you,
I
Scott.
don't
Your
understand.
genetics, Scott. They're perfect. Your chiseled jaw, toned abs, magnificent pecs.
Well, I have been working out.
I took the condom from your wallet.
What?
I needed you to make her
He
pregnant.
did it for us, Scott.
Have you been stalking
I
me?
watched the whole thing, Scott. For scientific purposes, of course.
Science is so hot.
Incidentally, it's definitely above average.
Way above average.
Listen, I am flattered, but this is just really
I
weird.
drew you, Scott. I drew you making love to your evil clone
He's an
wife.
artist,
Please
Scott.
stop drawing me.
But I need more pictures to accompany my fan fiction,
It's
Scott.
so boring without the pictures.
Who even are you?
Life-size body pillows, Scott.
Hug me, Scott.
Enough of this. Where's my son?
He's safe, but I need more. I need more genetically perfect mutant babies.
Let's make a baby, Scott.
Answer me, or I'll shoot.
No, you'll break my baby vials. This one will grow the enhanced jawline baby, and this one will be the enlarged bust baby.
Can I adopt
You're
her?
insane.
Insane? Is having a baby battle royale insane?
Survival of the fittest, Scott.
What is wrong with you people?
Think about it, Scott. A genetically perfect baby army, parented by you and your evil clone wife.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Why would you do that?
After they prove their worth, I'll sell them in a supervillain baby auction, but they will be deceived. Or I will forge in secret a master baby to control all others.
One baby to rule them all,
I
Scott.
don't want any part in
I
this.
have a contract, Scott. I'll make you a harem of evil gene clones, and in return, you'll give me a baby every month. Also, I get to take pictures of you and videos.
As tempting as that is, I just can't agree to it. It's unethical.
Did I mention you'll be insanely rich?
Sign me up?
When are you gonna take pictures of me?
Don't question my method.
Give me back my son.
Join us, Scott.
Make love to her, Scott.
Could someone explain what's happening?
Scott's been offered a harem of gene clones for his child. Make me the tribute.
How tall are you?
6'1".
Logan, shut the hell up.
You look so handsome when you're angry, Scott.
You're a bad boy, Scott.
This is serious. You kidnapped my son, for God's sake.
That's what you said in my fanfiction as well, Scott.
Let's roleplay it, Scott.
Who's the corpse in drag?
I believe that is referred to as an incel. Sinister is actually a basement-dwelling cuck.
Subject matter expert over here.
Shut up!
I can hear you, you know.
Get rid of your friends, Scott. They're spoiling the mood.
I know you're in there, Jean. Please, listen to me.
Oh, she's in here, all right. Would you like to come get her?
Let me fetch my camera.
The shrew has been forged from brimstone.
Excuse me?
Foul temptress, sing your honeyed words no longer.
Listen, I don't really date older guys.
You dress like a harlot.
Well, I have a lot to show off.
Rogue is way hotter than you know.
What did you say?
She's intense Excellent! Daring! Fresh! Ain't as fresh as you think, buddy.
Not some used goods such as yourself.
You're making me mad!
And what shall you do? Use your budget-level telekinesis?
Magneto, I really
What
wouldn't.
from the bargain bin?
I don't think you should
Also, did I mention that you're a slut?
be. Magneto, are you okay?
She's so damn hot, Scott.
Excuse me?
I would have done the same thing at your age.
Okay.
Hell, I would have done the same thing yesterday.
Listen, you're injured. You need
She
to...
was so beautiful, Scott. I couldn't concentrate.
Look, no one's doubting your strength, okay?
Her eyes, Scott. I got lost in them.
She does have pretty eyes.
And her bust. Oh.
Okay, I think I
There's
heard...
glass in my crotch, Scott.
What?
A shard of glass. Lodged right up in there.
Well, that's why we need
Every
to...
time I look at her, it deepens.
I really didn't need
I
to...
need you to remove it.
I'm not touching it.
Think of Rogue.
I'm just gonna leave.
So hot. So damn hot.
Your fearless leader is defeated.
My penis. Oh, God.
He really wasn't our leader.
Now bend the knee, and I might share my fan fiction with you.
We'll never join you.
Need convincing? Fine. I'll read you a section. Scott and Jean undressed each other.
We're not interested.
Let the man speak!
The light danced on Scott's chiseled frame. His abs were sculpted to perfection. His pecs a marvel of strength. It was a beautiful body. A magnificent body. Jean looked good too.
You're making this really difficult for me, Sinister.
He doesn't care about you, Jean.
You're the vessel for Scott's seed. Of course I care.
You're just a clone to him, Jean. But not to me.
Scott, that's so sweet.
How come when I say it, it's creepy?
Because you're hunched over and panting? He's obsessed with clones because he can't make real friends. Maybe he should try cloning a personality for himself.
Yeah, and he's ugly too.
Guys, I literally gave you a free reading of my fan fiction.
So come back with us.
I'm not sure, Scott.
Threesome with the real Jean?
Goodbye, Sinister.
Come back! I can change, Scott! I can change!
Sinister. My penis.
Magneto. Care to star in my next fan fiction?
Oh, Lord, no. No!